Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Brazil adventure. If you missed part 1, I visited the beautiful place Jericoacoara for New Year's. It's just a beautiful, stunning little beach village. If you want to see that video, you can check it out right here. Now in this video, I first head to Salvador, where at first I was a little bit hesitant on visiting here because it's supposed to be a dangerous place. There's lots of favelas, slums, shanty towns, however you want to call them, just surround the city, which brings in lots of gangs and crimes, and this naturally worried me. Unfortunately, it made me not able to film as much as, I didn't really fancy getting anything stolen and, having a camera with me and having that on display, I don't want to draw attention to myself, so I did my best and just shot discreetly on my iPhone. I arrived at my hostel, settled in and went quickly to the seafront to take in some views, and it was quite a pleasant atmosphere. I was expecting something, completely different, but no, just great views and great beaches. There's tons of beaches in Salvador, and the busy ones here are in Praia. The whole of this beach is just covered in umbrellas. you just can't even see the sand. After a spot of sunbathing, I decided to take in some culture and made it into town, and came across this huge contraption called the Masada Elevator. It's a public elevator connecting the lower city to the upper city. It's 72 meters high, has 4 lifts, carries 27 passengers each at a time, and lasts just 30 seconds. It's really cheap to ride, costing just 15 reals, which is about 20p, but that didn't persuade me enough to ride it. I just couldn't be arsed. But I'll tell you what though, there's some nice views around here, especially overlooking the harbour. Looking at all the boats just made it feel rather peaceful. And next door I came across this large sculpture of a fallen cross. There was nothing around at all to give me any information regarding it besides the man laying underneath it playing guitar, so a quick Google search said it's called the Fallen Cross Monument, a stainless steel sculpture depicting a fallen cross built in honour of a demolished 1500s cathedral. So now you know. I then walked further and made it to the town of Praia. Now this was just the cutest and quaintest town to walk round. Lovely colourful buildings full of independent shops and cafes selling souvenirs and snacks, and historic buildings. You'll spend hours of time wandering along stone alleys and admiring well-preserved monuments from the 17th and 18th centuries. It was just such a joy to be amongst it all. And after admiring the nearby towns, I walked back to the seafront to relax a bit on a bit of a quieter beach. I came across this historic lighthouse from the 17th century. I didn't go in, I just gazed at it from afar. Then I thought, oh, let's do a cool transition from seeing this in the daytime to nighttime. So I did just that. Yeah, it looks good, I guess. Pretty same actually. Just the lights on, but yeah, it's a lighthouse nonetheless. That evening I ventured out and explored the nightlife, and oh boy, do they have some cool places to go. Especially this place, Echo Square, an outdoor bar restaurant by day, then at night turns into an outdoor club. And I must say, I've never been so sweaty in a club. This place gets absolutely packed. It plays all the Brazilian funk music, which I love now, and featuring some very nice women. This place is a poppin'. Is that what the kids call it these days? Popping?
No, not really.
Oh no, wait, they call it lit,
Yep.
don't they? Yeah, that place is lit. And it is actually fairly well lit there too as well. There's quite a few lights knocking around. Anyway, after a few cheeky nights out, I decided to treat myself and visit one of Salvador's most beautiful beaches. I travelled up to Praia do Flamengo and was transported to what felt like a luxurious island. Just instantly seeing palm trees, golden sandy beaches and a sparkly blue sea, I was home. It's a huge long stretch of a beach with very busy areas to areas where you can be alone and have the whole beach to yourself. What I thought was quite special about this beach is that some parts of the beach had rocks that form natural whirlpools, and kind of like little paddling pools where it was so warm that you could relax in it. It's like a swimming pool within the sea. It's really weird. Well, we've made it to a safer part of Salvador at Praia de Flamengo beach. Really nice here, quite wide open space for beaches really. There's loads for you to sit around. Some parts of the beaches there's like, you know, flooded with locals and tourists, but the part I'm at, particularly when I find a beach, I like to go where there's not really anyone around, just time to myself, just relax, you know, peace and quiet. I managed to find a spot. I tried to get some drone footage here, but I forgot that I'm so close to the airport that if you're close to airports, it's a no-fly zone, so you can't take off. So I really should have thought about that before I came here. I haven't really done much vlogging or drone footage, anything in Salvador, just because of how dangerous of a place it is here, and it's so easily to get robbed. You know, so much crime, so much theft. I didn't really fancy having any of my belongings taken from me, so I haven't really done much. Stayed here for around about 10 days now. Tan game is going very, very strong. I look a lot darker because the sun is right above you here, and it doesn't matter what direction, I can't get the sun, you know, in front of me to get some light on me. So yeah, that's going very well. Look very dark. My flight recently got cancelled. I was meant to leave last night to back to Sao Paulo again, making my way down south. Making my way down south, making my way down south so I can go to end up in Rio. But flight got cancelled. That was fun. So now I am leaving tomorrow night. Oh no, wait. Making my way downtown, walking. Okay, town south. All right, similar. You get what I mean. The south isn't really looking great. A lot of cloud and rain as per usual. But yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of sun. We've had a good amount of it, so I'm happy with that. And I'm really annoyed I didn't get some drone shot. I wanted to like launch it straight up in the air and just get a cool one of me, just, you know, sunbathing with, you know, nothing really around me. Bam, bam. Ooh. Welcome to back down south again, back to the lovely weather. Bloody hell. Yes, I was back to Sao Paulo again, back to the rain. Woohoo! No, I joke. I came back here to do a little bit more sightseeing. Like seeing the famous building Sao Paulo Museum of Art, designed by Lina Bobardi. It's known for its peculiar design, a freestanding concrete and glass structure supported by two lateral beams over 74 meters high. Quite weird how you could literally walk directly underneath the building. I like it a lot. And after catching the bug of hitting bars and clubs all over Brazil, I wanted to check out the Sao Paulo nightlife. And again, there's lots to do and all rather lit. Did I get that right? Lit?
Yeah, you did.
Yes! Lit! Lit.
Yeah, don't do the fingers.
Lit.
Just stop.
Oh, okay. I went to a few rock bars as I was just missing some good old classic rock music. One night I found a wicked place, I forgot the name of it, but yeah, pretty decent. It's weird, the Brazilians can't speak English, but they can sing it though. Very strange. The next night I went to another live rock bar, which was packed. Just cool music, cool atmosphere, yeah, decent night. Hello, you now join me back in Sao Paulo. Before I start off this vlog, you might notice there is something different about my eye. Yeah, I got something going on here. Yesterday, my eye was just really hurting as I moved my eye, and then I felt like a bump on my eyelid and thought this seems a bit strange. I woke up looking like this. Yeah, it's completely infected. It was hurting, and yeah, it did not look good. I looked like some kind of monster. So I thought, well, that's it. I'm not leaving the hotel. You know, I whacked on some sunglasses, and a lovely friend I've met out here, she took me to a pharmacy and got me some saline and that to rub it, and hopefully it will be going. So I thought I'd start off the vlog with that, because you might be thinking, what the hell, he hasn't addressed his eye problem. So anyway, I'm back in Sao Paulo. I've been here for about 4 nights now. Tonight's my last night, and then tomorrow I'm going to my last destination, which is Rio de Janeiro. I haven't really done a lot of vlogging in Sao Paulo, well, coming back. I mean, there's not really much touristy things to do here. I am just about to start packing. I'm gonna be in Rio for about 3 nights, and then I'm going home back to London. It's a bit expensive out here, the whole travelling around sort of thing, and I didn't expect it to be that expensive to what I've paid so far. I feel like I need to come out here again. You know, I've met quite a few people out here, and I feel like, you know, it's such a shame that we live so far away to see all these people again. But I think I said on a previous vlog, I haven't really been doing much vlogging, just because of like how dangerous it is in most parts of Brazil. So to get a camera out, or to get your phone and use the camera, you know, in dodgy areas, you're gonna get robbed. You're gonna get robbed straight away. I've been a bit worried about Rio, because I thought Salvador, oh, that's a really dangerous place, but it was actually turned out to be okay. Turns out that Rio is even more worse. There's loads more favelas, loads more of those like slum kind of shanty towns there. They just plague the whole city. Yeah, it's a lot more dangerous. There's a friend of mine, he got attacked and he got robbed in Copacabana, where I thought it was quite safe, so I'm not going to be staying there now. I thought it's probably best to stay in quite a rich area called Leblon. Yeah, meant to be a very safe area. I spoke to a couple of people here and they said, yeah, just go there, you should be fine. You're literally just going to stay in the neighborhood, and I don't think I'm going to be taking the camera out of me, or even the drone. I'll see. I mean, it's all about just being vigilant, so I need to like scope out the area, see what it's like first. But I really would like to try and get some drone footage, because it'd be spectacular, particularly Christ the Redeemer and Sugarloaf Mountain, and getting the whole beach landscape in. It will be pretty cool. So I'll try my best, but also I want to be safe at the same time, because I don't want to be getting robbed. I need my belongings. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about it. That's negative thoughts. That's not going to happen. So it's probably going to be fine. You know, I thought the same thing about Salvador. I was a bit worried going there, and I only wanted to spend like a couple of days and then get the hell out of there. I ended up spending 10 days there. It was absolutely fine. I saw absolutely no problems there whatsoever. I walked alone at night. There was no problems. So it'll probably be exactly the same thing in Rio. Fingers crossed. I did want to go hiking at some mountains today, but my eye was just really hurting, so I didn't really get to do that. Just walked around some of the shopping centres. I've just walked around town, just trying to waste time really. There's just, again, not really much to do in the day. It's more the nightlife. Like, there's tons of bars, tons of clubs, tons of different ways to meet people, which is like the main thing really to do in these big cities like Sao Paulo. I don't really see many tourists. I think I've heard maybe 1 or 2 people speak English that are tourists. Other than that, it's just all locals, and I haven't seen one person with like a DSLR camera or a vlogging camera or a big selfie stick. If you go to any type of country and you see, you know, selfie sticks everywhere and people doing videos, I don't see it here. I don't really want to do it and draw attention to myself. Anyway, wish me luck, and I'll see you in Rio. Hopefully this bloody eye has gone down. It's starting to pus, I think that's a good thing. The infection is coming out. To waste some time before heading to the airport, I thought I'd check out some greenery. So I went to the very large Ibirapuera Park. Pretty sure I've said that wrong, but it's a huge park to walk around for exercise, or just, you know, to walk around. There's stone statues here of horses and men looking like well, statues. There's 2 huge lakes with water in. Crazy, I know, water in a lake. I'm so not funny. And what's in a lake? That's right, fish. Wow, this vlog is really thrilling, isn't it? But to be fair, there was some huge fish there. Massive carps too. Then there was trees. Wow, lots of trees. This really is a riveting vlog right now. There was no need to include any of this into the vlog. I know, let's liven things up with a time lapse of the water fountain display. Yeah, it's not doing anything, is it? Well, that was a complete waste of time. And that's the end of part 2 of my Brazilian adventure. Hopefully you've enjoyed it up to now and caught even more of an idea of what to expect in Brazil. Especially Salvador. If you're a little bit apprehensive in going there, if it's dangerous or not, just literally just go, you'll be fine. In the third and final vlog, you probably guessed it, I travel to Rio and do all the proper touristy stuff. Do I get robbed? Who knows? You'll have to come back next time and find out. Oh, how exciting, waiting to hear back if someone or someone doesn't get robbed or not. Oh, life is crazy.
Yeah, you didn't get robbed.
What'd you go and do that for? You're going to ruin it now. You've probably gone and lost me like 2 views now. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, boys and girls, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, adios.